And what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's Bitcoin analysis video. Now, we are only going to be focusing on Bitcoin today because, well, we did open a bunch of new candles. There's a lot of information on this chart. We opened a monthly, we opened a weekly, we opened a 4-day, a 3-day, a 2-day, and a daily, And also, we just opened a 12-hour candle some hour and a half ago. But anywho, we're going to be dissecting this picture. The overarching picture, in my opinion, is long-term, bullish, short-term. And when I look at short-term, when I say short-term, I'm looking at the 1-hour time frame to like the daily time frame. I'm saying we might get a bit of a pullback opportunity because that daily candle, while everything held well, like all of these closes did relatively well, that daily candle was friggin' ugly as shit. So yeah, that is one thing that is alluding to a pullback, which I do believe that we're getting right now. So we'll be covering all of these time frames, and I'll be essentially giving you my thoughts on what I'm expecting in the short term. Okay, I feel like Bitcoin is presenting everyone with an opportunity that it doesn't really present people with in other cycles historically. So I want to be talking about that in addition to, well, potential pullback targets. If price falls further, where do I see price falling to? As far as targets to the upside are concerned, they're relatively the same. We'll go over that in a bit. But yeah, with that, guys, let's get in. Now, of course, guys, I will be covering all coins throughout the rest of the week. So if you have any requests, make sure to mention in the comment section below. And of course, popular vote wins. And if you guys have been enjoying the content, that like button goes a very, very, very long way. So please do smash the likes. Yeah, I'd really appreciate that. So with this, let's dive right into Bitcoin. Now, on the monthly time frame, guys, I want you to go ahead and turn on your mango ribbon, okay? Specifically, we're looking at price against the 21 EMA. I'm going to switch off everything else around it. So you can see that this, finally, we have 2 consecutive closes over the monthly 21 EMA. We have the month of March that closed over the 21, as well as now the month of April. Okay, so 2 consecutive closes of the monthly 21 EMA. The bulls did manage to defend Bitcoin at that region of support. Now, as things stand on this current open, we're seeing another retest, another potential retest of the 21 EMA. But so far, guys, monthly closed great. Okay, so that is the one note that I want you guys to take. And that's why I'm looking at this overarching picture and I'm saying that Bitcoin long-term is still very much in bullish territory. Okay, while we can expect short-term pullbacks, don't ever conflate it for the long-term analysis, okay? Because short-term, yes, you're going to get these pullbacks and trends, but long-term, you don't want to miss out on the forest for just one tree, right? So focus on the forest because that's essentially where the most alpha is. So now monthly looking good, weekly time frame. Now, while we were looking for Bitcoin to get supported on that monthly 21 EMA, let's go ahead and bring that up very quickly. Okay, there we go. So the yellow thick line on my chart is the monthly 21 EMA. But in addition to, well, Bitcoin getting support on the monthly 21 EMA, I also had these momentum-based targets that I have been bringing up to your attention now. So one of the momentum-based targets that we had was 28.5K, which is that orange horizontal line on my chart. So as you can see here on the week of 10th of April, we actually did manage to claim 28.5K, but only to lose it on that next close. Now, this is another time where we managed to reclaim 28.5K. However, what is confirmation? Confirmation, once again, guys, is always going to be 2 consecutive closes over a region. Do we have 2 consecutive closes? No, we don't. Okay, so we'll still be waiting on this week to close over 28.5K to get a tell on, what does price want to do from here. But weekly as well, it closed well against that region of, well, resistance back then, now once again turned into support. So we want to see more strength along 28.5K. Now, so you can see that the monthly did well, the weekly did well. The 4-day, let's also go over the 4-day candle. Okay, I think the 4-day also did relatively well in terms of its regions of support and resistance. You can see that the 4-day managed to reclaim the 10 simple moving average, which is the white line on my chart. Right, the 10 simple moving average is also a very, very strong indicator on the 4-day time frame. But once again, confirmation, we don't have it. Okay, we don't have confirmation, and that's why I'm looking at this picture as we could see another potential pull into that monthly 21 EMA region. For those of you who don't know where that's coming in at, that's it right here, okay? 27.8K, this big, thick yellow line, which also is lining up with the 200 exponential moving average on the 4-day time frame. So that's just one quick note. Now that's set. Now why am I expecting the shorter time frame pullback? It's because of how that freaking daily closed, honestly. Like, look at this daily time frame. Look at that candle. That is freaking ugly. That is a gravestone doji, guys. And I think it's very appropriately named a gravestone doji, because usually every time you see a candle like this, statistically, you can expect an immediate follow through to the downside. And that is essentially what we saw right here. So far, it appears that Bitcoin is getting supported on the 28.5K region, which is a critical region, right? So now for me to anticipate immediate continuation to the downside, basically another deeper pullback to, well, some of the lower levels for Bitcoin, I will be looking for price to take out 28.5K. So I want to see some 4-hour closes, some 12-hour closes underneath 20, not some, but at least on the 12-hour close, I'll be looking for at least one 12-hour close underneath 28.5K in order for me to anticipate another sort of move to the downside. Now, I think this is an appropriate play because on the Mango Discord chat, I was on the Seed chat today. By the way, for those of you in the Seed program, please do look at the chat. I feel like there's a lot of really, really good conversations, a lot of good alpha being posted. Sean just posted another sort of trade idea on the traditional segment, so go ahead and check it out. I'm not going to ruin it for you. So you can go and see exactly what he talks about. But they were talking about this FVG zone and how the weekly actually got rejected on the FVG level. So that was very interesting because the FVG might actually give us a tip on, hey, if we're getting a pullback, what level should we be gunning for? Now, what's cool about the FVGs is that we now have access to the FVGs just via the Mango dashboard, right? I'm not going to ask you guys to draw it in all by yourselves. Let's get on over to the Mango dashboard for that, because as far as the pullback opportunities are concerned, this is going to give us sort of a better understanding of where to expect the next pullback opportunity. Now, Bitcoin USDT, we're going to go straight into, so notice first of all, weekly is still long, daily is still also long. Let's get into the multi-time frame view. You can see that daily, 4-day, weekly, all still very much bullish. Let me get some light out. Okay, there we go. They're all still bullish. However, 4-hour is still short. However, we're not seeing follow through just yet, so we'll be waiting on some follow through. And I do believe that as soon as we start taking out 28.5K to the downside, which, let me take you back on over to my chart, comes in right here, right, that orange line. As soon as we start seeing weakness on that, that's when I will expect follow through on the 4-hour time frame on the dashboard. So watch out for that level on your charts. Okay, so if you have to mark it out, go ahead and mark it out. 28.5K is the level. Okay, so with this, we can get onto the charts now. So let's get on over to the chart because we want to pull up these FVGs, right? The FVGs have essentially been helping us identify the best bid opportunities on the chart. If we're expecting a pullback, where should we be expecting the pullback at? Okay, now, of course, you guys don't have to do this all by your lonesome. You have the Mango dashboard now to help you out with the FVGs. For those of you who do not know where to find the Mango dashboard, it's at app.mangoresearch.co. Okay, get into the chart. You have access to almost all of the charts now on here. In addition to that, you also have access to the 4-day and the 2-day time frame, which is not available on your free TradingView accounts. So if you're on a free TradingView account, you can come in here to take advantage of this. Okay, it's completely free. So 4-day is free. Now, I want to get on over to the weekly specifically because that's where we're looking at the FVGs. So now Sean actually pulled this up on the Seed chat. So he was looking at the bearish FVG right here. Now, the bearish FVG you'd use for short opportunities. Say you're a bear and you want to short Bitcoin in this instance. Now, this is essentially going to tell you what is the best bid for a short opportunity. What's the best time to sell Bitcoin? So you can see that the top of the range, top of the FVG, came in at around 29.2K. So that was the short opportunity. So as soon as this weekly closed underneath into that FVG that was saying that, hey, the bears are still in control, we can expect another pullback. Okay, so that's what we saw. We were seeing continuation to the downside. So based on the FVG, if we're looking for the next pullback opportunity to come to us, it's essentially going to come in at around 26.8K. Okay, so if we're seeing another pullback on the chart, if we're expecting another pullback on the chart, look towards 26.9K for the next pullback opportunity. Okay, which is also cool because I believe that is also lining up with the weekly 10. Yes, the weekly 10 comes in at around 27.2K. So we could see another test of that region, but contingent, please, it's under these conditions, only if Bitcoin breaks 28.5K. I want to see price losing 28.5K in order to expect that next deeper pullback. Okay, overarching picture, like I said, I'm still freaking bullish on Bitcoin. It's just whether or not we see a deeper pullback on this chart. You can see that this range of consolidation has been freaking stubborn, right? Bitcoin has just been in here. Now, to anticipate, well, a breakout of this range of consolidation, what should we be looking for? Well, on the lower time frames, in order for Bitcoin to sort of get a bit of revival, bullish revival on the lower time frames, for this 4-hour short trend, let's go ahead and pull it up, 4-hour short trend to flip long again, here's what I'll be looking for. 1 hour time frame. I know I'm looking at the 1 hour right now, but you see this W-like formation? I want to see price take out the wick high right here. Okay, wick high, my friends, comes in at around 28.7k. We start taking at 28.7k. I'm saying further up we go. That's what I personally will be looking for that shorter time frame trend to switch, and that's when we can look for further upside for Bitcoin, perhaps cascading on over to the 12-hour time frame, on over to daily time frame, so on and so forth. Okay, I want to see a bit of push here. I feel like Bitcoin has been extremely generous throughout this entire sort of consolidation, because historically, very, very seldom do you find 3 tests of the monthly 21 EMA. In fact, I think this might actually be the first instance. Yeah, it is the first instance. Oftentimes, every time Bitcoin does take out the monthly 21 EMA, so 2 consecutive closes of the monthly 21 EMA, even if we did get a consolidation like we did during COVID, right? This was, let me go ahead and turn off the 10 SMA very quickly. During COVID, we consolidated over the 21 EMA. How about this? This was the bull market of 2015, consolidated over the 21 EMA. That was not like a test of the 21 EMA. Price consolidated, yes, but we consolidated a good 15% over the 21 EMA. Right, so this is the first time that we might actually be getting 3 tests of the 21 EMAs, which in my opinion is still a good tilt for the bulls on the higher time frames. Okay, it's just the lower time frames, but now you guys know exactly what to look out for. I start seeing more consecutive 4-hour closes underneath 28.5k. Look for further downside, look for those deeper pullbacks. First stop is, well, this monthly 21 EMA, which comes in at around 27.8k. And if we start losing that monthly 21 EMA to the downside, that's when you can start gunning for the bottom of the FVG that comes in at around 26.9k. Okay, these are really, really good bid opportunities, so make sure you have your eyes on the FVGs. Alrighty, so now this is Bitcoin's picture. Also, don't forget, guys, in 2 days, we have the FOMC meeting, okay? 2 days, 4 hours. We have the FOMC meeting. I think this is also going to be a very, very big dictating factor as to what happens to price action in the near term. So watch out, listen out for where the rates swing. Do we get 0 basis points, so basically no rate hike, or do we get another 25 basis points? People are bearish here. Damn, 89.2% think we're going to see a 25 basis point rate hike. So this is definitely something to watch out for. And please note that the market has priced in 25 basis points already. What you're seeing on the chart is the market pricing in 25 basis points. So you can imagine if J Powell actually comes up with 0, so basically no rate hike, yeah, brace yourselves, buckle in, because I do believe that that will give us a short-term bullish tilt for Bitcoin. And so yeah, I'll be looking for rallies across the board, so that's definitely something to watch out for. We're getting the FOMC meeting in 2 days. Now, honestly, guys, this is all I have for you. Lower time frames, we might see another pullback. Higher time frames, still bullish, still bullish. Don't lose sight of the forest for one freaking tree. Okay, unless the tree is you basically getting in your positions. But ultimately, guys, your alpha is always going to be on those higher time frames. Always lean to the side of the overarching trend. As far as the overarching trend is concerned, keep it freaking simple for yourself. What the hell does this look like to you? It's a freaking uptrend. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button, and I will see you in the next update. Don't forget to chime in on your favorite altcoin, because we will be covering altcoins in the next update as well. And with this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.